Students, today we are going to study a very important theorem of class 10th maths, and its name is Thales theorem. So the name of the theorem is Thales theorem, and the other name by which this theorem is also famous, the other name is basic proportionality theorem. So basic proportionality theorem, or we can say Thales theorem. Okay, so we are going to study Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem. So in this theorem, what is the statement? The statement of this theorem is, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Now understand this statement using this figure. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, so I have taken a triangle, you can see here, this is the triangle ABC, okay? If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, so I have taken this DE line which is parallel to the one side of a triangle which is BC, okay? So this DE line is parallel to the one side of the triangle which is BC, okay? To intersect the other two sides in distinct points. So we have taken DE is parallel to the BC, which is the one side of the triangle. Now what are the other two sides? It means this side and this side. So AB and AC are the other two sides of this triangle. So if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, it means this DE line is intersecting the AB line and AC line at distinct points D and E, okay? So this DE line is intersecting the other two sides of the triangle which are AB and AC at points D and E. So this DE line is intersecting the AB at point D and intersecting the AC at point E, okay? The other two sides are divided in the same ratio. So what we want to prove in this question or in this theorem, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Means these two sides, AB and AC, these are divided in the same ratio. What does this mean? AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC, okay? If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, so this DE line is parallel to one side of a triangle which is BC, to intersect the other two sides which are AB and AC in which to intersect the other two sides in distinct points at point D and point E, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Means AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC, which we want to prove in this theorem or in this question, okay? So solution of this theorem, given a triangle ABC in which DE is drawn parallel to side BC, intersects other two sides AB and AC at D and E respectively. So I have taken a triangle ABC in which DE line is drawn parallel to side BC, and this DE line is intersecting the other two sides AB and AC at D and E respectively, okay? So in this triangle ABC, I have taken DE line which is parallel to the BC line, and it is intersecting the other two sides AB and AC at points D and point E, okay? So now what is next? In the next the to prove part, we want to prove that AD upon DB, the ratio of this should be equal to AE upon EC, okay? So in the to prove part, AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. For proving this statement or this theorem, we have to construct something. So in the construction, join BE CD through E, draw EF perpendicular to AB. So join BE. So join this point B to this point E, and this point C to this point D, okay? Join BE and CD, okay? Join BE and CD, and through E draw EF perpendicular on AB, and through D draw DG perpendicular on AC. So from the point E draw a perpendicular EF on the AD, or you can say on AB, and from the D draw a perpendicular DG on the AC, okay? So we have drawn EF perpendicular on the AB and DG perpendicular on the AC. So proof, consider triangles ADE and triangle DBE. So the triangle ADE, so this is the triangle ADE, and the second triangle is DBE. So this is the triangle DBE. So first take this triangle ADE, okay? And I am going to calculate the area of this triangle ADE. So area of triangle ADE, we know that for calculating the area of any triangle, we use the formula 1/2 into base into height, okay? So 1/2, so we are calculating the area of triangle ADE. So 1/2 same, okay? From the formula, and now AD. So please look at in this triangle ADE. So in this triangle you can see this AD is the base, and this EF is the height. So in the formula we are having 1 by 2 into base into height. So 1 by 2 base, which is AD, and EF, which is height. Okay. So now this is the area of triangle ADE. After this we will calculate the area of triangle DBE. So using the same formula, so 1 by 2 base, here you can see the base is DB and height is EF. Please notice here I have taken the height EF. So in this triangle DBE, please notice in this triangle this EF is not coming inside this triangle, but still I have taken this EF as a height of this triangle DBE. So what is the reason behind this? You can see here. Please compare this with this. Okay. So I have drawn this triangle DBE here. Okay. So by looking at this triangle, you can observe this is an obtuse angle. This is an obtuse angle, and we can't take the height of this triangle inside this triangle. Please listen this carefully. We can't take the height of this triangle inside this triangle. Okay. This is the obtuse angle. So for taking the height, I have drawn the perpendicular, which is EF, on the line, this DB line. I have produced this DB line, and I have taken this EF, which is the perpendicular on this DB line, and this EF is representing the height of this triangle, which is DBE. So we can't take the height of the obtuse triangle inside the triangle. So we have to make the perpendicular, or we have to take the height outside the triangle in the obtuse triangle. Okay. So for taking the height in the obtuse triangle, we have to mention, or we have to measure the height from the outside. We can't measure the height inside the triangle. Okay. So coming back on our topic, 1 by 2 dB is the base of this triangle, which is here, and this EF, I have told you, this is representing the height of this triangle, also DBE. And after this we shall take the ratio of the both the areas, area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE. So putting the left hand side on the left hand side and right hand side on the right hand side. So taking the ratio, so here 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 will be cut, and the same, this EF will be cut with this EF, and we will get area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE is equal to AD upon TB. So area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE is equal to AD upon TB. So similarly, by considering triangles ADE and triangle CDE, so after this we shall take this triangle ADE. Okay, this triangle ADE and the triangle CDE. First we have taken this triangle BDE. Now we shall take this triangle CDE. Okay, this ADE triangle and this CDE triangle. Okay. Area of triangle ADE is equal to 1 by 2 AE multiplied by DG. So here in this case we are taking this ADE. So here in this you can see this perpendicular on this this side. Okay, please notice here this EF perpendicular on this AD side, and here this perpendicular DG on the side AE. So we know that always we make the, or we take the perpendicular or the height on the base. It means this AE side is representing the base and this DG is representing the height. Okay, so if we want to calculate the area of triangle ADE, now DG is representing the height. Okay, and this AE is representing the base. When we have taken this EF as the height, then we have taken this AD as the base. Okay, now we are taking the DG as the height, and according to that, this AE side will become as the base of this triangle. So area of triangle ADE is equal to 1 by 2 AE multiplied by DG. So this AE is the base and this DG is the height. Okay. After this, area of triangle CDE. Now taking this triangle's area of triangle CDE. So 1 by 2. Here you can see the base is EC and the height is DG. The same which we have used earlier. We have taken this EF as the height of this obtuse triangle. The same is here. This CDE is also a obtuse triangle. So for calculating the height of this triangle, I have drawn this triangle here. You can see CDE. So for taking the height of an obtuse triangle, I have told you we can't measure the height of an obtuse triangle inside the triangle. We have to make the height outside the triangle, and for taking the height I have taken DG perpendicular on the EC. I have produced this EC line and I have taken this DG as the perpendicular on the base EC. So this DG is representing the height of this obtuse triangle. Okay, the same logic which we have used here is also working in this diagram. Okay, both these diagrams are having the same logic, that we can't measure the height of an obtuse triangle inside the triangle. We have to take, or we have to measure the height outside the triangle. Okay, outside the obtuse triangle. So for taking the height of an obtuse triangle, we have to take the height from outside the obtuse triangle. Okay, So here area of triangle ADE is equal to 1 by 2 AE multiplied by DG, and area of triangle CDE, which is 1 by 2, base is EC and DG is the height. So 1 by 2 will be cut with this 1 by 2 and DG will be cut with this DG. Okay. Now area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle CDE is equal to AE upon EC. Students, name this equation as equation number 1 and name this equation as equation number 2. Okay. Now since two triangles BDE and CDE are on the same base DE and between the same parallels DE and BC. So please see here, since two triangles, this triangle BDE and CDE are on the same base, this is the same base DE on which these two triangles are based. So this DBE is also having the base DE, and this triangle CDE is also having the same base, which is DE. Okay, and between the same parallels DE and BC. So I have told you that in this diagram I have taken DE parallel to the BC. Okay, I have drawn DE parallel to the BC. It means these two triangles, which are DBE and CDE, these two triangles are on the same base, which is DE, and these two triangles are in between the two parallel lines, which are DE and BC. Okay, so this I have told you in these two lines. Since two triangles BDE and CDE are on the same base, which is DE, and between the same parallels DE and BC. Okay, so using this we can write one property of triangles. And what is that property of triangles? If two triangles are having the same base, which is DE here, okay, the two triangles BDE and CDE are having the same base, which is DE, and they are in between the same parallel lines DE and BC. Okay, so both of these two triangles are having the same base DE and they are in between the same parallel lines DE and BC. Okay, so using these two criteria we can write one property of mathematics, and that is therefore area of triangle BDE, the area of this triangle is equal to the area of this triangle, which is CDE. If two triangles are on the same base and are in between the two same parallel lines, then we can say that the area of one triangle is equal to the area of second triangle. Okay, so here area of triangle BDE is equal to area of triangle CDE. So students, name this as equation number 3rd. So please look at here. We have proven that area of triangle CDE is equal to area of triangle BDE. Okay, so it means from 1 and 3rd. So using 3rd in equation number 1, I can write this area of triangle BDE as area of triangle CDE, because we have proven here in this step that area of triangle BDE is equal to area of triangle CDE. It means I can write this as area of triangle CDE. Okay, I can write at this position or at this place that area of triangle CDE. Okay, so please see here, area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle, I have not written area of triangle BDE, I have written the area of triangle CDE. Okay, so area of triangle CDE is equal to AD upon DB. Okay, I have written area of triangle CDE. Okay, I have not written this area of triangle BDE. Okay, now students, compare these two equations. So name this as equation number 4 and this is equation number 2. So from 2 and 4 you can see the area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle CDE. So here you can see the left hand side of equation number 2 and equation number 4 is same. Here is same on the left hand side, that area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle CDE, and here you can see area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle CDE. If the left hand side of two equations are same, it means the right hand side of two equations should be same. Okay, so from 2 and 4 we can see the left hand side of this equation number 2 and equation number 4 is same, so we can write the right hand side equal. Okay, so writing the right hand side of these two equations, equation number 2 and equation number 4 equal, which is AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. So AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. This is what we want to prove in this Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem. So I have proven that AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. This is what we want to prove in this Thales theorem. Okay, so this proves Thales theorem. Okay, so AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. It is the result of Thales theorem. So if this line DE line is drawn parallel to one side of this triangle BC, so this DE line, which is intersecting the other two sides AB and AC at distinct points D and E, then the other two sides, which is AB and AC, the ratio of the other two sides are divided in the same ratio, which means AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. I have proven this. Okay, this proves Thales theorem.